Welcome back. Today's global market news is boiling over. We are watching a bizarre, chaotic geopolitical recipe being cooked up in real time. But before we look at the globe, let's look at your stove. The cost of your daily cooking fuel, LPG or liquefied petroleum gas, is climbing rapidly. Every time you spark that burner, it costs you more. You might assume we are simply running out of resources locally. We aren't. Your domestic supply lines are fine. The sudden price hike blowing into your kitchen is a completely manufactured crisis, originating oceans away. Why exactly are you paying the price for the bruised egos of world leaders thousands of miles from your home? The economic pain hitting your wallet is the final symptom of a massive, distant geopolitical mess, and ordinary citizens are the ones being forced to swallow it. To trace that price hike back to its source, we have to leave the kitchen and head out to the open ocean, which is the fragile highway for global trade. On one side of the water, you have the United States, utilizing aggressive economic and military posturing to project power and dictate terms. On the other side sits Iran, an entrenched rival pushing back against those exact pressures to maintain its own regional dominance. Between them lie the world's most critical maritime choke points. Instead of treating these shipping lanes as neutral economic corridors, both sides are treating them like a single toy in a high-stakes tug-of-war. When global superpowers decide to treat international waters like a personal sandbox, the stability of global trade cracks almost immediately. The physical result of this standoff is massive cargo vessels forced to idle, a literal traffic jam of the largest moving objects on Earth. On this map of the region, military risk causes maritime insurance to skyrocket, forcing shipping to divert or halt completely. With tankers parked, the flow of trapped oil drops sharply. As this global supply plummets, the line representing international energy prices shoots directly up. International shipping conglomerates don't eat those losses. They pass the inflated transport and insurance costs down the supply chain until they reach the final buyer. Every extra dollar on your monthly gas bill is directly financing the logistical inefficiency of a superpower standoff. You obviously can't control the marine traffic in the Persian Gulf, but you still have to cook dinner, and that expensive gas cylinder is sitting right in your home. This is where we bypass the problem entirely. Enter the solar chulha, or solar stove, a localized technological countermove to sidestep the global energy crisis. This comparison shows exactly why it works. On the left, a fossil fuel supply line riddled with international bottlenecks. On the right, a direct line from the sun to a local house. Solar power captures free energy at the source, completely skipping the ocean. By generating the heat locally, maritime traffic jams and foreign policy disputes become financially irrelevant to your household economy. Perhaps those leaders causing the traffic jams should spend a little more time in the sun themselves. It does wonders for cooling down a heated temper. True energy security doesn't come from winning a naval standoff over shipping routes. It comes from harnessing sustainable, local innovation to unplug from their game entirely.